Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about something incredibly important, something that quietly shapes our entire existence, our attitude. We all know the world has its risks, and we need to be careful. But what if I told you that some of the biggest dangers aren't external, but internal? These are what I call attitudinal diseases, and if left unchecked, they can quietly sabotage every good thing in your life. The good news is, just like any ailment, they can be treated. So, let's dive in and learn how to cure them for good. First up is a subtle but destructive disease, indifference. This is the meh, whatever attitude. It's when you just go through the motions, whether it's at your job, in your relationships, or with your personal goals. You're physically present, but your heart and mind are checked out. You just drift along, letting life happen to you instead of making life happen. The cure: pour your heart into everything you do. It doesn't matter if you're flipping burgers or running a multinational corporation. Bring your full self to the table, commit, be engaged. When you invest your passion, even the most mundane tasks can become meaningful, and you transform from a passive observer into an active creator of your own life. Next, let's talk about its crippling cousin, indecision. This is the disease of what if. You're so terrified of making the wrong choice that you end up making no choice at all. You stand at a crossroads, paralyzed by analysis, waiting for a perfect, risk-free path that simply doesn't exist. Here's a powerful truth. It is far better to make a wrong decision than to make no decision. Why? Because a wrong decision gives you feedback. It gives you experience. It teaches you a lesson that you can use to make a better decision next time. Life is an adventure, and adventures are built on a series of decisions, big and small. Don't let fear keep you standing still. Make a choice, learn from it, and keep moving forward. Now for a truly corrosive disease: doubt. And I'm talking specifically about self-doubt. This is the nagging voice in your head that says, "You're not good enough. You can't do it. Who are you to even try?" It's a poison that erodes your confidence and convinces you to give up before you even start. The antidote is to become a believer. First and foremost, a believer in yourself. You have to understand your own worth, your unique talents, and your inherent potential. This isn't about arrogance. It's about self-respect. Recognizing your value is the foundational first step to all progress. You have to be your own biggest fan, because if you don't believe in you, why should anyone else? Let's move on to one of the most widespread and exhausting diseases of them all: worry. Worry is the act of paying interest on a debt you may never owe. It's a mental state where you constantly live in a future catastrophe that hasn't happened and probably never will. It drains your energy, steals your joy, and keeps you focused on problems instead of solutions. It's a devastating affliction. The cure is simple to say, but challenging to practice. Give it up. Make a conscious decision to live a life free from worry. This isn't easy, I know. It requires mindfulness and a constant effort to redirect your thoughts from what could go wrong to what I can do right now. But the peace and mental clarity you gain are worth every bit of the effort. A life free from the heavy chains of worry is a life truly lived. Parallel to worry is attitudinal disease number 5, overcaution. This is the mindset that prioritizes safety above all else. The person suffering from this avoids every possible risk, hiding in their comfort zone, afraid to step out and try anything new. But here's the paradox: a life lived in a bubble isn't safe. It's stagnant. Life is inherently risky. Getting in a car is a risk. Falling in love is a risk. Starting a new career is a risk. Don't seek safety, seek adventure. You have to understand that the cost of never trying, the pain of regret, is almost always greater than the risk of trying and failing. So, take that calculated risk. Ask for that promotion. Start that business. Go on that trip. Your greatest life is waiting for you just outside your comfort zone. Next on our list is a real downer: pessimism. This is the habit of always seeing the dark cloud instead of the silver lining. The pessimist focuses exclusively on what's wrong, on the problems, the difficulties, and the reasons why something won't work. It's a lens that colors the entire world in shades of gray. This is a disease of perspective. The cure lies in deliberately changing your mental habits. Train yourself to look for what's right. In every situation, no matter how difficult, ask yourself, what's the good in this? What's the opportunity here? It's not about ignoring problems. It's about not letting them dominate your entire reality. The way we think about our circumstances affects us far more than the circumstances themselves. Shift your focus, and you will shift your life. This brings me to a crucial piece of general advice for guarding against all these diseases. You must stand guard at the door of your mind. Think of your mind as a factory. The thoughts, information, and conversations you allow in are the raw materials. Your life, your attitude, and your future are the products that this factory builds. If you feed your mental factory with toxic raw materials, negative news, gossip, self-defeating thoughts, cynical people, what kind of product do you think you'll get? A toxic one. Be incredibly selective about what you let in. Filter your inputs. Curate your content. Protect your mental space, because the quality of your thoughts will directly determine the quality of your life. And finally, we arrive at the last, and perhaps most annoying, attitudinal disease. Complaining, grumbling, whining, and constantly finding fault is a surefire way to poison your own well. Complaining accomplishes absolutely nothing. It doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't make you feel better in the long run. And it certainly drives other people away. It's a colossal waste of energy that keeps you stuck in victim mode. It destroys your present moment and mortgages your future for a temporary hit of validation. The cure is to replace complaints with either action or acceptance. If you can change the situation, do it. Take action. If you can't, then accept it and move your focus to something you can control. Complaining is a dead-end street. Choose the path of proactive problem-solving instead. So there you have them. 7 destructive attitudinal diseases that can hold you back from a truly fulfilling life. Indifference, indecision, doubt, worry, overcaution, pessimism, and complaining. The beautiful thing is, you have the power to cure every single one of them. It starts with awareness, followed by a conscious choice to change your mindset. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Invest your heart in what you do, and choose to see the possibilities instead of the problems. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this has given you some valuable tools to build a healthier, happier mindset. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Which of these do you struggle with the most? Let's support each other. Until next time, take care and build a life you love.